Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee has called for an urgent meeting tomorrow at her residence at 5 p.m. Abhishek Banerjee has also been called tomorrow along with other senior ministers from the old guard camp as tension escalates between the TMC old guard and Mamata's nephew Abhishek Banerjee. For more on this, I'm joined by my colleague Tanushree on the broadcast. Tanushree, thank you for joining us. For the benefit of our national audiences, could you help us understand what is cooking in West Bengal? Why are these hectic meetings taking place and what is wrong in the TMC camp? All right, we'll try and get in touch with Tanushree in a bit from now. So the latest is that an urgent meeting has been called. Tomorrow, Mamata Banerjee will meet all TMC, the entire TMC top brass at her residence at 5 p.m. There is essentially a sense of resentment within the TMC camp, and Abhishek Banerjee, her nephew, has also been called tomorrow along with other senior ministers from the old guard camp. And what we believe is that there is a sense of resentment, a rift within the TMC between the old guard, TMC's old guard, and Abhishek Banerjee, who's Mamata Banerjee's nephew. All right, Tanushree is back with us. Tanushree, thank you for joining us. Could you help us understand, and our national audiences understand, what's cooking in TMC camp? What is this sense of resentment within the TMC camp, and why is the old guard upset with Abhishek Banerjee?
Well, certainly, if you see, as per the Trinamool Congress sources, we are getting to know that the rift between Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee and National General Secretary of Trinamool Congress, Abhishek Banerjee, is widening. And one of the main issues is the policy that Abhishek Banerjee wants to implement within the party, that is the one-man, one-post policy. Whereas Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee has clearly stated, according to sources, that she has dismissed this idea and she wants to remain in control of the entire party hold. She is the newly elected chairperson of Trinamool Congress and she would like to maintain so. Now what we have seen is today the old guard such as Partho Chatterjee and the Kolkata Mayor Firhad Hakim, they have given their reactions, and Firhad Hakim has categorically stated that whatever decision the chairperson, that is Mamata Banerjee, takes, that is the final decision, and it is her discretion whether she would like to make any changes in the rules and regulations. What the sources are further telling us is that an urgent meeting has been called by Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee at her residence tomorrow evening at 5 p.m. in which she has asked Abhishek Banerjee to be present, and also the Trinamool Congress old guards such as Firhad Hakim, Partho Chatterjee, Shubroto Bakshi and other senior Trinamool Congress leaders who are in her core committee. According to sources, they are also supposed to be part of this meeting. Now, on the other hand, we have seen that IPAC has categorically released a statement stating that they are in no way handling any of the accounts of any of the leaders. So therefore, whatever the leaders are writing, that has to be looked into, but IPAC is no way responsible for this. But certainly the gap, the rift, according to sources, is increasing with Abhishek Banerjee wanting to implement the one-man, one-post policy, which certainly the sources say Mamata Banerjee does not want to implement at this point.
All right, thank you, Tanushree, for dissecting those political developments unfolding in the state of West Bengal. Crucial day tomorrow. Mamata Banerjee has called for a very, very important meeting between the old guard and her nephew Abhishek Banerjee.